kind of witnesses are we being today in our generation? Witnesses that have power? When we're out sharing the resurrection of Jesus, are we also providing resurrection power and evidence? As they left the streets, having come out from the upper room, they found themselves, as we all know very clearly in chapter 3, going to the temple the next day. They're going to worship God, and the incident that we just quoted we're all so very familiar with, but just to refresh ourselves, get your eyes on it, look at it in the Scriptures in chapter 3. As they came together into the temple at the hour of prayer, certain man, lame from his mother's womb, was carried, and they laid him daily at the gate of the temple, which is called Beautiful, and he asked alms. Who, seeing Peter and John about to go into the temple, asked alms. And Peter, fastening his eyes upon him with John, said, "Look on us." You know, this is to the natural mind, this is a very difficult thing to do. Without the empowering of the Holy Spirit, it's very difficult to say, "You want a miracle? Look on me." Too many of us in here are bound by fear of failure. We don't want to be associated with, in many ways, the move of God and the stigma of what God's doing, that we'll see in just a moment is virtually always rejected of the masses. It requires a death of self to go out and properly represent the gospel. It requires that we've shared so much in the last number of months, the need to daily take up that cross and die to ourselves. Die to our own appetites, die to our own ambitions, die to our fears, and just say, "Here am I, Lord, send me." You've used a donkey, you can sure use me. But Lord, I'm not going to be satisfied until I've known your presence and your power. I will not turn you loose until you've blessed me.